Elohe, Anway, Elkamway, Ute, Wildly way, Abandon way, Eve only Oshe, Airway, Iwe, Ixpe, Inway, Igpe, Atenlay, I'm way, Eode, Eve voice, Oisve, Ofway, Ankfrey, Anway, Orville way, Inway, Anus hay, Investigations way, I way, Edene, Away, Aircut hay, and Anway, I way, Idente, Unray, Isthey, Itbe, I may, Enspray, Ikuzbe, its way, nay, Erive, Unife. Ithway, Ime, Asway, Always way, Eve, Eater Cray, Eider Ray, Erector Day, Aducer Prey, Oisve of Elliot Way, Arton May, Anway, I say, Essica J, Astro K.
How long have you...
Pig Latin.
One of these days, I will find out how long you rehearsed these bits.
I almost clicked leave meeting.
I think you mean Eve eating me.
I'm actually going to leave.
Like,
I had so many more words to say, but I was like, I need to cut this down. Pig Latin is the worst thing to speak.
I was waiting to see exactly how long you could go, and honestly, I'm so impressed.
I'm shocked.
I don't know why you chose now to do this.
It wasn't so much the length that got me, but it was the speed at which you were processing.
Yes, agreed.
Yes.
I took me again. Eating
that was all improv
me
off the top of my head. Never practiced.
You're fluent in Pig Latin. It's just not even a.
Of course.
Yeah, way to flex on everybody.
Passed down from generation to generation.
Yo, I put on my resume. I'm bilingual. Anyways, Jessica, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so hi, it's me again. Yeah, there's nothing else really. Yeah,
Awesome.
I can't even talk.
Can you translate what he said?
I would need to go back and re-listen to it. But yeah, Voice Elliot and Martin and Saya wrote the thing. Okay, other people are here. Let's I think everybody knows who everybody is at this point. If not, go and watch the previous ones, you uncultured
Wait, we have a new guest.
That's true.
Ding dong the
technically.
corgi.
Huh?
Oh, Ding Dong the Corgi.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for the people who are going to actually see it.
Yes.
They know who I am. I've been here before, but they don't know who I'm playing.
You are playing.
Oh,
this time.
you're
That's
right.
true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we do have a new.
I don't know.
Talking about
that
you
now
didn't hear
later,
the subtle tones of the teacher in the
Okay,
background.
so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to,
Principal?
until Emily's going to go last, I'm going to just quickly send off everybody who they're playing to say a quick hi. Let's go. We got David. He plays Carlton.
Hola.
Yeah. Elena, Miriam.
Hi.
Yeah, we got Twan, Algie, and Clay.
Hey.
Yeah. We call it Jamie, Lil Rachel.
That's me.
You.
Yeah. Dio kind of already said it, but Frank and Orville.
I'm also the mysterious voice you hear in random places.
That is
random
true.
times.
Yes, mystery voice. That is.
I'm
very
also
true.
towny too.
We will get into that. Okay. Yes. And so we also Elena also has a bonus character in this if we want to do that really quick.
The best character.
The truly the best.
Becky.
Becky. Is it Jabecki?
It was
Are you Rebecca
and
or
Jabecca, but her
Jabecki?
friends call them Jabecki.
Oh my
She's
god.
the real star. Let's be real here. Heinous is just about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
yeah.
as it like should be.
It all led to this moment.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
And she correctly said Mike the bartender was attractive. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Accurate.
like Mike the bartender is like so fucking hot.
Love of my life. Anyway.
Ooh.
Who's my mic
So
up?
yeah, Emily, finally, because Emily, who's been a champ voicing a whole mess of characters so far this season. Who are you playing for reals though?
I play Cersei, the ancient sorceress.
Yeah.
I've waited so long to say that. 13
So long.
episodes, guys. 13 episodes.
Half the season.
Only just begun. So
All this builds up
many
for Cersei to
roads
arrive. Worth it.
Ready.
Yeah.
Half the season, but she makes such an impression.
Mm.
Immediately.
Yes, she does. Which brings me to literally my first. I you know how it is. Sometimes I remember to write down notes on episodes. Sometimes I don't. This time I did. Yeah. How are we all
Hey.
feeling about Cersei? I think we should kind of start with Emily.
Oh,
I love her with all my heart.
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
is everything every bit of apathy that I wish I could be in life that I can't achieve because I'm an empathic person.
Mm,
But she's
True.
just wonderful.
yeah.
She
I-
has seen the world burn many times over, and it's just like,
Just done.
yeah.
I feel like we all can relate to Cersei right now.
Oh, we're all just slowly watching the world burn.
Yeah,
Yes.
when I first devised like this version of Cersei for the for this podcast, like again, these were like before, because I started writing the scripts for real when COVID hit, but I had all the concepts of the characters and some of the episodes before COVID hit, so like did not realize how relatable Cersei would become. In her freaking
Cersei.
and her sweatpants and her bathrobe and her slippers.
Cersei is definitely like a 17th level sorcerer that already beat the big bad, and she's like, now
This
what?
is the loot. You want it?
Now what?
Yeah.
I could
Phosphorescent
go up to
fire
level
queen.
20, but like,
Mm.
that's a lot.
Like,
for
need another
one.
ASI. My capstones are kind of boring. Like,
Yeah, like,
Don't even get me started.
you started me.
You started me.
We have already.
The
How long did it
phosphorescent
take us
fire
to get
queen.
into D&D? How long did it take us to slip into that?
About as long as it took for me to derail the whole show.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the other ones and see like how quickly it happens
quickly.
in each time. The record is.
Yeah, I think this is the record. I would have to, if I'd have to guess. But it's just because, yeah, I feel like Cersei would be a great character to play in a D&D campaign.
I straight up, there was talk about us doing our characters in a D&D game, and I'm like, I'm
There
ready.
has been
I
this.
want that
so ready.
so bad.
I will
Okay,
Cersei would just be like a
nothing.
really
Elliot would be
strong
such a
NPC.
boss.
I was gonna say, I will
Making
do
her a player character would
nothing.
be busted.
She won't want to do anything, so she'll just be like,
That's true.
nah. And then someone will be like,
Yeah.
you have to do something, and she's like,
There's a cave of spiders. What do you set it on
Mhm.
fire? But
You
we have
use
set it on
counterspell, and
fire.
she's like, I don't really feel like using my reaction.
I don't really
Outside of my
feel like
turn. That's
it.
really
"Your
obnoxious.
show right now. Like,
Oh,
I'm
dang it.
watching something, you're interrupting. Go deal with your own bad guys."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that she has. I really wanted her to be into some kind of TV, like very specific genre of TV. So I was like, reality dance
Yes.
shows. It's
Yes.
where it's at.
Yes.
It's
I can see her
very
getting.
all
I can see her getting really hyped. I can see her sitting and watching the TV, like Dancing with the Stars comes on.
Yo,
And then,
Dancing with
like,
the Stars is back.
I know it's back. That's why I'm bringing it.
I
Dancing
saw
with the Stars comes-
Jojo
You
Siwa
want
on
it?
it, and I'm
Yeah.
so proud of her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a character in a
No.
play.
I've
The play is
already
called She
derailed.
Kills Monsters.
Oh, I love
And-
that play. Yes, yes, yes.
Cersei is very synonymous to, I think, Satan, who's her name is Orcus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So good, and that's what
So
it reminds
good.
me of.
Cersei is Satan. That is
Like I don't
Maybe
want
we should
this.
read
I
that.
just want to watch my
How
my
does-
soul.
How much does it cost to license that play, guys? Maybe we should just read it. Sell virtual
That's
tickets.
a good point.
Mm. Anyway, it's like, tell us if you want it now.
Let us know
Reach out.
using the comments below, or by subscribing to our Patreon.
Yeah. Or stalk us on freaking social media, like how we put the stuff in the
Just social media,
Yeah, we put
not in
the
real life.
all of the things.
Not
No, not in real
stalk
life.
us in real life.
Social
I will
media
hunt you down.
specifically. Yeah.
But
But yeah, I'm putting all the stuff in the description. Yeah, where you can go and find us on the social media. Also, where to get merch, because merch is cool. And
Nice.
yeah, spooky season, guys. Get yourself all
Spooky season.
all spookied up with your Heinous Investigations merch.
Deal, why are you stripping?
I got my tank top on. You can't see it very
Oh,
well.
okay. Stand up. You gotta stand up, man.
Stand up, for no one who can for no one who
I'm
can see this
sorry.
on YouTube, just no, Dio, stop.
It
Yeah,
just I
sorry.
kept seeing the buttons.
Oh my
go,
gosh,
and there
Dio,
was
you
just
I know,
can't show
dude.
nipple on the
The tank top
camera.
sits very low on my body, so it's very concerning. I know. I'm well aware. But it's comfortable, so I wear it anyway.
Hmm,
Oh yeah.
fair, fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subscribe
What were we
to
talking about?
I don't know.
Cersei?
Oh, Cersei. Yeah, Cersei.
Cersei.
Yeah. No, I think she's just really great. I was saying I can just see Cersei like watching Dancing with the Stars or whatever, and Delia like coming in, yelling at her to do something, and then she's just like,
I
she's
don't
like,
feel it.
shush, it's Disney night. And just like fully.
The judges are speaking.
Disney, I didn't realize today marks, or well, one of the days circling around this day, it marks 50 years of Disney World.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah,
doing
that's
celebration,
true.
this on-
Yeah,
these
they're doing all that
celebrations
stuff.
Yo,
My
when they
brain.
take over the government, it'll be a national holiday.
I know.
I am starting
So
to
excited.
have it up to here with holidays, with national holidays. There's so many of them. I can't keep track of them. I can't.
You can look up on Google what day is
Yeah,
like
but
what
banks are closed
But
on
that
national holidays, so I get
requires
the day off.
time. That's
Mm.
fair.
I mean,
It's always fun to see which one your birthday falls on, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's National Dessert Day.
I'm scared to find out what my line's on.
Straight up looking it up right now.
I know who
Minus-
I know who I share birthdays with, and the one I like to talk about the most is Mozart. Because
Nice.
Mozart was crazy.
I share my
Yeah.
birthday with Usher, who is a modern day Mozart in many ways.
I share my birthday with Ryan Gosling, who's Jesus. So okay, so my day is National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day.
Oh, I used to
The
read
hell
that
does
all
that
the
mean?
time in my aunt's bathroom because that's where she put it.
Also, National Pizza with the Works, except Anchovies Day.
Wow, that's oddly specific.
That is so specific.
Wait, I have to look this up. National wait,
Pizza, like, do
holiday.
pizza shops like put this on their calendars? Like, oh, today's the day for this.
Today's the day.
How
Guys,
popular is anchovies to specify that?
What?
It was super popular. I don't know. If it's still
Guys,
is.
I have International Holocaust Remembrance Day, both sad and kind of great. Always, I mean, great in the sense that we get to remember and honor the Jewish people.
Nice save.
I have National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day.
Aw.
Incredible.
They are.
You
That's
win.
every day though.
Or-
I also
and
have
National
National
High
High
Day.
Five Day.
I look
on
up
a
the-
lighter note, I have National Chocolate Cake Day.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's great.
Wait.
Yeah, two of the great things. Yeah, just
I celebrate that too often.
Aren't we doing a show right now?
yeah.
this is our show. This
No,
is our,
I
this
gotta
is what
say-
we do.
I gotta
I was
say
like,
for the
this just feels
record-
like a regular Zoom call right now.
Yeah. I gotta say,
Sorry.
I gotta say for Holocaust Remembrance Day, just one last note. If I can, I don't know if I'm digging myself deeper, but I'm just saying I had a feeling it was gonna be something sad because when I was little, I fully thought my birthday was cursed because almost everything, because like kids got to go look up fun stuff on their birthdays for different school activities, and I swear to you, almost everything associated with my birthday was negative. I like looked like everybody's like, what did you find out about your birthday? And I'm like, there was a failed shuttle launch. 3 astronauts died. Like, that's my birthday.
I mean, mine is Devil's Night, so
Yeah.
Like
That's appropriate.
I know.
it's
It's also
Yeah.
National Candy Corn Day, but I kind of hate candy
Oh,
corn, so
perfect.
It's my
segue.
uncle's
Same. It's kinda
birthday.
gross.
Perfect
Perfect
segue. Perfect segue.
Candy corn.
Wait,
Speaking
do
of
they know
candy
yet? I don't know if they
corn.
know that.
They
Well,
don't
let's jump
know yet.
into
Don't
it.
say anything.
It's
No,
it's,
That doesn't come out
It's
until
Well,
harvest
yeah, we don't know what the
baby.
we don't know what the significance of that is.
it's a harvest festival.
Wow.
Too.
There we go.
So
Yeah.
it comes
I'm
during,
sorry. Real
during the
on the
time.
birthdays thing.
That's
Sorry.
of
The
candy
two
I'm
corn.
days,
thinking about the
sucks.
birthdays.
the 2 days surrounding my birthday have like 6. I just have the one. It's just National Dessert Day.
That is a big
What are
else
you
do
in
need,
between?
though?
How dare
I'm in
they-
between. The day before is ADA Loveless Day, British Yorkshire Pudding Day, International Skeptics Day, Autistic Breast Cancer Awareness Day, National Fossil Day, and several more. And then
There's a
I'm right
day
before
for
Global
skeptics?
Hand Washing Day, National Cheese
What?
Curd Day,
Oh.
National Grouch Day, which is much more appropriate for me, National I Love Lucy Day. What?
What?
That's every day.
See what I mean?
Hmm.
And more.
You have some
Okay.
explaining to do. The way that your day has just been steamrolled by the two
Beside it.
Yeah.
No, I think it really just shows how
What
much we
a
prioritize desserts as a concept to give them just their own day
Just
and
their
leave
own- that's
everything
We
fair.
give
else
cheese
be.
curds their own day.
Yeah, well, cheese curds are a big deal in the Midwest and Wisconsin. You ever had
Yes.
Culver's cheese curds?
I
live
haven't.
in New
But I
York.
What are they like?
Yeah.
It's true, but like,
Oh, yeah,
what
I
is
don't-
the excuse to give candy corn a day? Like, why do I have to share my birthday with candy corn? I'm
Candy corn
offended.
Well,
is
they
amazing.
gave the
It's also
devil a
somewhat
day, so you
That's
give
fair.
it to evil
Yeah.
things.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so any more thoughts on Cersei?
Oh
Mainly
yeah,
that-
she's cool.
Badass,
cool.
super chill.
I'd want to be her
Yeah.
friend and like hang out and watch anime all day and just like veg
Mm.
out.
Yeah,
Would
I think
Cersei
she would.
like candy corn?
Would
I think
she?
she would.
I think she would. I could
I
see
feel
her.
like she's at the point of apathy where she doesn't really like things except
That's
for
true.
donuts,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mhm.
She just
It's
kind of
just
eats
there.
whatever is there.
Mm,
What
Yeah.
about like
yeah.
She has,
candy
like,
corn
Just eating
coated
because I'm
donuts?
bored.
Mm.
Candy
She'd
corn
probably be down.
covered
Yeah.
donuts.
I could
Well,
see
like,
her. Yeah.
Have, like,
I
the little
think
candy
it's a
corns
thing.
on top.
Anything that's a couch food, like anything that's fun to eat when you're on
If you
the
can
couch.
like put it in a bowl,
Yeah,
Onions
candy
on your
corn
belly.
fits that.
snack on it.
You get
Yeah,
like a
that's-
Chinese to-go box and get some chopsticks.
Yeah. Mm,
I
definitely.
will say,
you-
I
I
would
hope
bet she
you-
has the like ultimate hangout pad somewhere, wherever
Also-
she poofs back to.
Jess, I hope you don't mind, but I did maybe kind of sort of borrow some of Cersei's aesthetics for a different character. Might
For
also be a source.
what?
We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about this later.
We're
After the
copyright. We're a
podcast.
copyrighted
Little crop-
show, Twan.
Little crop of
I
horrors. Little crop.
understand.
Yeah, I know. Little crop of horrors. Me naming this episode. This
It's a good
episode
bit.
arc.
It's a great bit.
But when your
Yeah.
power set falls into looking into the future, I realize there's a lot of sitting down and doing nothing involved.
Oh God.
Fair enough.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the notes on Cersei, I would like to move on to another a character that we haven't seen a lot of since like for a while. Rachel's back. Yay!
Yay.
Yay, Jamie.
What do you mean, who?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Rachel's the
Oops.
best. We love her.
Mm,
Yeah.
she's such a
Ain't that woman from Friends?
Wait,
I mean,
Isn't
you're
that-
not wrong.
isn't that the woman from Batman?
Oh gosh.
Where's Rachel?
I was gonna say
Where is she?
Katie Holmes or
Right
The lady with
here,
the
Maggie
cooking
Jones.
program.
No, that one. Okay, that one didn't land. But
I missed it. I think
Rachel
Jamie's
Ray.
still going.
The cooking
What?
program.
the cooking lady.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
got you. I sorry, I wasn't. I was still lingering on Rachel from Batman. But yeah,
that's okay.
No, she's back and she's super adorable.
As always.
and Yeah, so I feel like you can tell right away, like the second that she's back in the story, there's definitely some more tension. I mean, because we saw her back with the crazy worm stuff and like
As
when
one does.
the crazy worm stuff happening at her school,
Huge.
stuff happens. But then we
That's
didn't really see
Tuesday,
her for a
baby.
while. Rachel Rachel just wants to be involved. There's always that little kid who wants to be with you always, doing everything no matter how dangerous it is and very inappropriate. Yeah. But so I think you can already tell, like, since that whole like incident, like her coming back, you can already tell there's tension. I feel like Rachel's just trying to keep doing her thing, but Miriam is being the mom
How
of
dare you,
bear.
mother?
She just has to do what she's got to do.
Yeah.
Load
Not
shotgun.
well, but
Oh
We
yeah,
also-
like
we
goes
also
at Townie with a knife.
that yeah.
we definitely see a very like even more Mama Bear Miriam than we have before.
Big time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
And
the my daughter's not crazy, but I am. It's like, "Oh,
I'll show you
Sounds good.
crazy.
Yeah.
you want to get peanuts? Come on, let's
Uh,
get peanuts.
I think she goes like full Joker.
I honestly think she
Full on
actually
Jack Nicholson.
is. She really would
Holds
go
the
with
knife up to
Shining.
like the mouth.
I don't want to hurt you. I just want
Elena,
to bash your
say
brains
in Miriam's voice, want to know how I got these scars?
Oh my gosh.
My father was a very mean man.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Wow.
wow.
Oh,
Ooh,
That
is
was,
it nodding here or what?
yeah, I was about
And
to
done, the
say.
corgi approves.
Ding dong.
I'm not writing ding dong into the show.
Aw, but they should have a
Aw.
pet.
Ding dong, the talking corgi. He's a little investigator with a little tie.
Yeah, man.
No!
Adding in a tiny
Aw.
talking dog does really well. Ask that to Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy,
And you-
I was just thinking
I was gonna
that.
say a talking corgi already has been done. Talking corgi has already been done.
He can have his little
Oh
Sherlock
yeah, it
hat.
has. Talking corgi has been done, and we'll never do it better.
Yeah, unfortunately, the talking corgi had his own kingdom too. So
Watch Infinity Train.
yeah,
Oh, I was very confused.
Oh, I was
Infinity
thinking
Train,
of,
such a good show.
The corgi is a
Yeah.
Ghostbuster.
I was
You'll
thinking of the
understand.
dog from Cowboy Bebop.
That's what
Me
I
too.
thought of.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
Oh yes.
Heinous the
Uh,
best dog ever.
I still haven't finished that show.
I mean, they already
That's
have.
a shame,
They've already got Rachel. Isn't she enough of a handful?
That's, are you calling?
you
Rachel
calling
a
Rachel
dog?
a pet?
No. You know, I knew that was coming, but I said it anyway.
Are you calling my daughter a dog? I will kill you.
Rachel needs her own little sidekick.
She does. No,
Not-
honestly, I will
not-
say there.
We're not. We don't bring up things, but I mean like a four-legged one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no.
would, she's the only one that's
She's like-
responsible enough to take care of a pet anyway.
That's
Something
very
so
valid.
wrong.
Just some like a hippogriff or a dragon.
Hmm.
See,
Pink
here's
one.
my suggestion. She and Cersei get locked somewhere, and their wild magic just
Oh god.
something happens in that
Yeah,
They,
company.
the
ma-
wild
and they
magic,
make, they
yes.
make a mythical
Well,
creature.
do we know what's do we know? Well, we know
And Bear
Cersei's
Pig.
magical. Do we know what's up
We
with
know
Rachel
Cersei's
yet?
magical. We know Cersei's magical.
Nope.
I'm just
Do we?
saying, like a
Because-
small child and
Well, I
an
mean, other than a small
all-powerful
child.
sorceress locked in a room together.
Mhm. Well,
That's
you know.
true.
Well, I'm
Cersei would
saying-
just want to shut her up and create some unicorn or something for her.
So she
Rachel
would just
could
keep
say
creating
no more
things
Cersei and that's
to
it.
like distract her.
Well, I want to say on the note of, you know, that like, you know, we all know something's up with Rachel, and again, it kind of gets teased
What?
even more in this
No, no.
episode. Yes, we do. We know it. It's there. Everyone. We had. Oh, you call it, Jamie? Didn't you say that like
It's
your
the
boyfriend asked
chloroform.
about it?
Oh
We got 10
yeah,
minutes left,
yeah.
guys.
He's really good at guessing spoilers, and it makes me really mad. But
No, my mom who listens to it pretty religiously, which is really hilarious. She's a pretty
Aw.
big fan. Yeah, she's like, there's something with Rachel. Like Rachel's got something, and I'm like, maybe.
Hiding something from
As
As
me.
it's hint, as
yeah,
it is.
I
yeah.
always just go, what? What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
No.
NDA, NDA, NDA.
Well, when I gotta ask you guys, like when
No.
we first were rehearsing this, like you know, this episode, because again, I mean, I spoiled a lot, like in the process of writing things, because I just can't keep a secret, and I get really excited about when I write stuff. But from what you can kind of remember back when we did it, I don't remember how clear I was exactly on what was up with Rachel, but at the time, I would like to know what you guys were thinking.
I think I
Honestly.
knew everything from the start.
You
so I
might
was just getting
have.
really excited.
Yeah, that's true. You might have known. I don't remember if I put it out there in when we were doing auditions or not.
Not when
Not
we were
through
doing auditions.
I
Not-
don't think
Yeah,
so. I
no,
think I
it
kept
was
it
just
quiet.
like, ooh, she's 8.
I
Yeah.
don't remember when we learned, and it
Yeah.
it is.
It was early on though.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it might have been after the first episode. She shows up after the worm episode.
Yeah, that's very true. We might have talked about it. Yeah, because I couldn't remember.
Makes sense.
Because I feel like, you know, since she was pretty heavy in that episode, it was like, you guys want to know? that seems like a time where I couldn't hold it in anymore. But yeah, I can say that, you know, Rachel is going to be pretty involved in these next few episodes, which is exciting. I feel like we've awaited the appropriate amount of time to do all the really cool Rachel things.
Yes.
So it will be
Yes.
very good.
Rachel is Batman.
No, dear Lord. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else.
She's
we
Mr.
can talk
McSpitlin at best.
That was good. That was good.
To be fair, kind of an upgrade, not gonna lie. Just a sillier name.
Okay, so I see that, because we're using my sad Zoom, we only have so much time left in this section, but it's good that we have a timer on us because we could go forever.
And
So
we will.
Oh, we will.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we will.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to I think the last thing we should talk about before we switch over to the next set of Zoom minutes. I mentioned kind of earlier, yeah, we got to see a lot more of the townsfolk of Hainesbury. We do, yep.
World building
Very
in this
well,
pleasant
house.
people.
Yeah, I mean, we got Paula, Clay, and Mike, love of my life, the bartender.
Love of my life, bartender.
The true meaning of Christmas, Mike.
Precious boy. Jeffrey, where are you, Jeffrey? When can we get you on the show, Jeffrey?
We'll bring him back.
One of these
We'll bring
days
him
I'll get him on here. So we can all it'll just be us talking about how hot Mike is and him being really confused for like an hour.
It's like, I thought this was not a good podcast.
Listen, man.
Steamy,
Who better to
smoldering Mike.
Who better to satisfy your thirst than a bartender?
I heard y'all need quenching.
That one was good. That one I have to.
That's the worst. I heard y'all need quench.
Quenching.
What does it mean? Yeah, I think it's good. Like I love throwing the townspeople in there when I can because I feel like it's just silly, and especially with these silly side townies we get there, that, as people will probably notice if they listen, yeah, we got some of us to just go crazy with a few extra voices this episode.
Well, look
For
at
the
Seth
fun.
MacFarlane and how many voices he does on his show. There was an episode they joked about it. It's like, is Seth on vocal rest? And he goes, all his characters nod and they come in one by one, and there's like 30 different characters all nodding. Yep.
That's so good. That's
It's
actually
good fun though. It's a lot of fun.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I really appreciated the townies that we got, and I think it was funny to hear. Like, I'm trying to think who did it. Like, you had one, Maria had one, and Maria I think had two. She had a teenager and just a completely different townie.
Mhm.
They
And I
were
think
so good though. They are so good.
I think it was just different. I feel like whenever I hear her, it's hard for me to not hear Ginny when I hear her
Mhm.
Well,
doing
Yeah.
anything, just because I
you're-
love Ginny so much. But no, she did a great job. I think I know she's not here right now, but she did do she did a great job. So yeah, good job, Maria. And yeah, you guys
I will sing Maria's praises any and all days.
Every day.
Yeah, again, the teens were just freaking great. Thank you. Thanks, Elena, for bringing us Jabeki.
The best character
I love
Truly.
The best character.
The
Love
best
the
character.
of all time.
Yeah, and I said this to, I think
Bo.
from the vampire. I would like to say I remember talking to David, like texting him at some point and being like, when I heard your townie stuff, I was like, Harvey Firestein has entered. Has entered the
Oh,
Thames Bar-
true.
entered the chat. I'm like, oh dear lord.
You ever hear about the news protests?
It's like, what have we done?
What are you trying to do to me, huh?
She just like, I just see like this, like this lady from probably, like, I'm thinking like either Staten Island or Long Island, one of the
Her brow
islands.
ridge is covering her eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, so much attitude.
Oh.
Probably big hair, the whole deal.
And a pretty significant member of Hainesbury, who
Oh,
also
yes.
the voice actor is in here. We got to meet Jerry Thomas, everybody.
Yay, Jerry! Jerry screams at everything,
Jerry
Thomas.
I was in stitches.
Oh yes,
listening to
absolutely.
Annie.
So
I remember,
good.
I remember Annie auditioning, and for
Chef's
whatever reason, I think I might have told her that she reminded me of Kristen Wiig for some reason when she auditioned.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, bring that energy to this character, and we will be set forever.
She's such a
Yeah.
perfect combination of just the worst person to ever interact with, but also like the sweetest little bean that you need to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It's kind of
much so.
like, what is it? Has anybody seen Fargo? Like
Mhm.
that one cop and like, well, like the carp. Oh, what is it? Is it Marge, the cop who centers the movie Fargo centers around? She's
Hmm.
like that, except a lot less smart or chill. Yeah, so good. Yeah, no, she did a great job, and I love all the screaming is great. And she gave me this like an excellent cycle of screams. I was like, she's like, do you just want me to do a bunch? Just like, how many screams do you want me to do? And I was like, yes.
All the screams.
So yeah, I think there were some I didn't even use.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was one that was really intense, and I was like, this feel like when I heard it, I'll have to send it to you guys or put it in bloopers or something, because I was like, this one feels suggestive.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh no. But it was so funny. I died.
Never mind. Nope, not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Oh.
Cut it.
Yeah, okay.
Go to-
Okay.
When I feel like belching, I need sexual quelching, and we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Why though?
Okay.
Because
Welcome
I
back.
needed a
The
transition.
place we when you
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah, since we last spoke, we lost a few people to the Zoom void. We needed to sacrifice them to maintain the chat. It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
Fine.
ever since Zoom thoroughly kicked Skype's ass, they're like, well, we just don't have to play by the rules anymore, and they started demanding blood sacrifices.
Mm. Yeah.
It's true facts.
there's
But
no
not
reason.
if you have a student account. It's wild.
We're gonna get flagged on YouTube now for misinformation.
Yeah, we are. It's fine.
No, we're gonna get a copyright strike because my rendition of Marvin Gaye was too
It's
perfect.
too perfect. Right.
Okay. So, continuing on with my little notes on episode 13, as I said, arc name Little Crop of Horrors, because yeah, as we kind of side mentioned, yeah, Harvest Fest probably should have opened with that, but that's what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just that
Um,
Welcome to
thing, you
autumn,
know.
everybody. Hi,
Yeah. It's October
nice out.
1st when we're recording this. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
Mm,
absolutely mind blowing. But
for real.
Yeah.
Whew.
Might be working on some spooky art as we speak. Oh.
Mm, spooky season. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, very exciting. And yeah, so all this chaos with the disappearance of a certain sheriff is yeah, hence Jerry screaming so much. Again, great screaming from Jerry. Love Jerry, great Jerry. Very good. Thanks, Annie. But yeah, so all this stuff is going on when I think it was kind of mentioned, and it's mentioned pretty clearly in the episode, there's not supposed to be any weird stuff going on. So this is kind of, I guess, I wanted there to be some kind of weird situation that they found themselves in, because it can get a little weird. I mean, not weird. I want to what's the best way to do this? Because in a town that's like reputed for having supernatural stuff all the time, sometimes you can lose a little bit of an element of surprise. I mean, obviously it's a foregone
Yeah.
conclusion that there's going to be something weird going on every episode or every arc, but I wanted to, at least in universe, give a little bit of like not a, I guess, a conflict. Conflict's not the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I feel like it helps like highlight what then comes out about Cersei and about Rachel, and like it
Yeah.
highlights those instead of just another supernatural thing.
Mhm.
It
mixes it up a little bit.
yeah.
Mhm. And I think just it's a good balance, because it's another thing to like freak Miriam out because she's already on edge. I wanted her to be like conflicted, I feel like, in a way, because she clearly loves resorting to violence. That's been made very clear. But at the same time, like, she has this hyper protective side, and she kind of talks about it a little bit here, where it's like one actually feeds into the other, but it's still like that really weird internal struggle. Like, how can I truly protect someone when I'm constantly surrounded by danger? It's a tightrope walk, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know how the hell Miriam can wrap her head around raising a special kid like Rachel. I don't
Yeah.
How does one even like start to get into that headspace? So like, yeah, she's overprotective, but like, how do we judge that metric?
Yeah.
You know?
How
It
do you
is very
not
true.
be overprotective when your child can
I did have
possibly
like
destroy the universe? Who
I did have like
knows?
that one little like kind of line that like hurt me a little bit when Miriam was like, "Now's not a time to use your imagination. You know what happens." And I was like, "Oh God." Don't tell your kid that, but also like,
Yeah.
but, like,
Yeah, it's
But
true.
it's like,
And my final question here is we talked a little bit about Dio's other character here that as of right now is just basically a mysterious unnamed voice. So
voice.
I straight up wrote
A
mysterious
small
voice, hot or no.
I can't believe here on this sacred day you bring this up.
go on.
October 1st.
Go
Yes.
on.
Be honest with me.
Can he read an audiobook? That
Oh God.
not asking
Honestly?
if he is capable. I'm asking like, is that a thing?
Is that a thing we can do?
That like
Can
bonus
get
content?
To have him
content
read right now?
with the small creatures?
I guess I never
I'd
thought
rather
about
do
it, but does he have hands?
He has ears.
We don't know.
I've got ears.
In
I'm sure he
convenient
could
places.
turn a page if he needed to.
Oh,
Can you
for
call him a
sure.
page turner?
For sure.
Mhm.
I know. I have to think now. When I want to see if I should have had something prepared for you to read. Now I don't. What would you like? What would you like? What would you like Dio to read in the mysterious voice? Comment now.
Once was a man from Nantucket.
Here, I'll read the back of the DVD of Mamma Mia.
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
Unleash your inner dancing queen with the 2-disc special edition of Mamma Mia. The movie. There's a punctuation after that. It really throws me off. That includes a fabulous sing-along bonus feature as well as exclusive interviews with the all-star cast. Academy Award winner Meryl Streep, Pierce Brosnan, and Colin Firth, as well as up-and-comers Amanda Seyfried and Dominic Cooper. Star in this undeniably fun celebration of mothers and daughters, and old friends and newly found family. Be a part of this joyous movie phenomenon. Mamma Mia is a party that never has to end.
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
It was truly beautiful. Oh my God! What did you
Also,
put in the
why
chat?
are you terrified? Though?
So
Oh,
sorry.
the chaos has begun.
I was putting the DVDs back.
I think we've transitioned into chaos. This is full chaos rounds now, guys.
Full
We've
chaos.
transitioned.
Hit the chaos alarm. That's what
Ah!
you get a chaos
And
alarm.
on that note, if we're moving
Bye.
to chaos, I gotta go because I need food.
Okay, bye.
Bye, love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Food. I'm
Trust
getting
me, we won't talk bad about
Lena,
the
I see what
character.
you sent in the chat. I'm getting that
I
tattooed on
don't
my
know.
chest.
Please do.
No.
Yes.
I expect to see this on you whenever we all hang out.
Okay. So I have like what, 2 months, 3 months? How do I
Yes.
count?
Mhm.
2 months.
Either way. Okay. Goodbye. Love you
Bye.
all.
Bye, Emily. Bye, BJ, who's been hiding in the corner. He was here. He just didn't want to say anything to you guys.
I know.
Mm. He is an observer, nothing more.
Passive observer, nothing more.
Okay,
Oh,
so
together so good.
yeah, but for real, that voice is just. I remember hearing it and just being like, "This is incredible! I love it so much."
Thank you.
Mhm.
You told me to be very charismatic, so I was like, let's put the butter on.
Let's put the butter on. Somebody gets me my son of butter.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I thought we could get into, yes, we are fully into our chaos round. And honestly, I don't see us going very long on this because I just wanted to just talk a little bit, have freewheeling discussion because it's October 1st when we're recording this, as I said before. And if we weren't in the spooky season before, which I like to think we were, we sure as heck are now. Yeah, we what do you call it? Casper the Friendly Ghost was on Freeform from Disney today. So
I
you
didn't know
know it's going on. And then the Addams Family was on. All those 31 Nights of Halloween things. We are not endorsed by Disney, but you know what? They put on a lot of family.
They make some banging Halloween
movies.
movies. I'll just say it. Hocus Pocus is the best Halloween movie ever made.
It's really good.
See,
I mean, Halloween Town.
I
really
like
good
it.
Too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm actually more of a Halloween Town person because the only reason is because the ending of Hocus Pocus made me cry really hard.
Well,
It's a happy ending though.
Yeah, but it made me cry like really hard.
But it's a sappy hand.
For like 10 minutes. And I don't like it when movies make me cry.
You've made me cry. Banned!
Yeah. How dare you? It does have the greatest. It does have the greatest cover If I Put a Spell on You ever, though.
That's true.
Yeah. I do like Nina Simone's version quite a bit just because I like Nina Simone. Talk about a power alto. But that is just a jam. That I Put a Spell on You. Anyway,
Also,
yeah.
Kenny Ortega directed that movie.
Yeah, I did. What
he
isn't
went on
it
to make
weird
High School
how
Musical.
yeah, isn't it so weird how influential Kenny Ortega is and you don't realize it?
True.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, like he choreographed for Michael Jackson, and I was like, what? But yeah, actually, yeah, speaking of things like Hocus Pocus and such, yeah, I thought we could just talk about, spooky things that have influenced us in life, because I have talked many times before about that one really weird Disney sing-along Haunted Mansion thing that now you all get to hear about, and you should look it up.
It was wild, man.
It was
It was
wild.
wild.
That is true.
I'm telling you, it was strange. For anyone out there who has any familiarity with the 80s and 90s, I don't know what our age demographic is, but I'm assuming they're not super old.
What if everyone that watches us is like 50 to 60 years old? I guess not watches, listens to
And
us.
Jamie's friend.
My aunt. Yeah.
Who might be 50, you don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't look 50.
Oh, are we? Oh, yeah. We were gonna.
Oh, we gonna drag that out? We're gonna pull that out for
Do
the
we
chaos
want to?
round?
It's kind of funny.
I asked earlier. and I
Okay,
didn't get the
yeah.
answer, so.
But yeah, I will. Let's bring that up right after I just finish my quick explanation. I'll just say very quickly. There were Disney sing-along VHS tapes in the 80s and 90s. Look up like grim grinning ghosts, like Haunted Mansion, Disney villains, Disney sing-along, whatever, in whatever order or combination of words you want. Chances are you'll find it on YouTube. It is weird. They got spooky dancing trees. They got Maleficent. They got Donald Duck in a ghost costume. And this was before like the Disney Renaissance when they filmed this. So it's like the old school Disney villains. It's wild. And it definitely awakened something in me as a child. I don't know what, but it has stuck with me forever. Okay, now on to Jamie's thing. Or Jamie's friend.
Jamie's friend, yes.
Yes. Because
how to intro this?
well, I will say, as a celebration of the spooky season, we officially put out a little like quick 1-minute message encouraging people to send us art or fan art and fanfics. We got a few of those when we started putting out episodes, and we'd like to see more of it, especially because again, it's the spooky season. This is the time. Draw some of your favorite characters, write a very strange and or spicy fic. We won't judge. Send it to the social media that is in the description and like everywhere else. Oh God, what have I done?
You've awakened the slumbering beast.
The Kraken.
The Kraken awakens.
But yeah, so just find us on social
Kraken awakens.
Oh God, no. I was gonna say, what were they saying? Oh yeah. So just make some fan work. Do put a hashtag heinous investigations on there, or at whatever account we have, depending on the social media you use. If we see it, we'll, feature it. We'll put it on a story, or we're planning on having a live stream. More information about that later this month. Maybe we'll talk about it on there, or we can talk about it right now, which brings us to who would like to discuss this work of art.
I feel like this belongs to Dio.
So we made this like nice little cute little thing, and then I got a message about it from Jess while I was at work today. She said someone took our wholesome little audio thing and just made Elliot and Frank talk about butts. And I don't know what the intention is behind this. So me as a meme connoisseur, I decided to find it. I didn't find it. Naomi did. I was at work, but I listened to it. Guys, it is so funny. I don't know, like, again, I don't know the age of our average listeners, but to me, it had the energy of like those old 2011 to like 2013 YouTube poops. Like it was just very much like I'll try and reenact it. Where it's like, hey there, fellow investigators. We want you to show us your ass. We just want some fun creative things. So you can see your butt. Show us your butt. It's so funny. It's so funny.
I admit, when I first listened, I was so caught off guard. I'm like, are they trying to? Again, it made up for it with the picture edit, because when I first listened,
it had the little logo, and instead of saying Heinous Investigations, they replaced Heinous with Behind, so it's Behind Investigations.
Should have been Heiny Investigations.
Yeah. When I first listened, I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, someone doesn't like us. And then they all talked about it, and I really listened, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was in tears with laughter at work listening to this, and I was like, this guy's a genius. Yeah, it's super great. After cow.
Yeah, and then it was funny because he came back later and was like, because first obviously we had to get in on it immediately. Afterwards. Yeah, like after we had the full talk about it and everyone started hearing it, and I think David wants it as his ringtone now.
Yes,
apparently. Yeah, everybody made me feel a lot better.
But
let me pull up the username so we can accurately.
Yeah,
I was about to say so that we can accurately
we retweeted them.
rib this guy.
Well, we retweeted them on Twitter, but we don't have a big Twitter following. Get on that, someone, please.
Thank you. At
as
Buster
soon as
Klondike.
I get a Twitter, I'm gonna follow us.
At who now?
Buster Klondike.
Yes, thank you at Buster Klondike for
follow me at DionicityVO as soon as I get Twitter.
Whenever that is. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we immediately we wrote something silly. It was like, how'd you get the finale script? And then we also said, don't show us your butts, please. That's just a public service announcement to everyone. Do not actually show us your butts.
We don't want to see your butts.
Don't send us unsolicited.
No,
Yo, speaking of butts and 2013 YouTube, you remember Your Favorite Martian with Ray William Johnson? Remember that? Remember his little animated band? Remember Booty Store? That was a song they had that went booty. This store sells booty.
I don't, but now I do.
It's really
now
good.
I do, and I don't know
I didn't before. Now I do.
Sorry, I'm sorry to completely derail us, but I really want to educate you guys in some internet history with Your Favorite Martian, because this is a tragedy. This is a tragic story that happened with Your Favorite Martian, and we have 10 minutes left, so perfect timing. So Your Favorite Martian. Ray William Johnson made this animated band called Your Favorite Martian. He brought in a few collaborators, yada yada yada. Some like people that have gotten like way bigger than him. Like I was rewatching some of the old ones, and Hoodie Allen was a guest star in a song that they did, and Hoodie Allen's like way bigger than them now. But anyway, I digress. They started working on this album, right, with all of their new original songs, and so because of that, they stopped making original songs on their YouTube channel and were doing like covers for a while. And then they had this last cover that was like a mashup. The chorus was High Voltage by I think some band, Linkin Park, I don't know, and it was a mashup of a bunch of their old songs and covers put together. It was really cool. And then they said, okay, guys, we're going to go away for a little bit. We've been working on this album for like a year and a half. We just want to get this last little bit out, and then we'll release this album soon. And what happened shortly after that happened, and they went on hiatus, Ray William Johnson had his contract with Maker Studios terminated because they wanted to make much more money off of his videos, since he was the #1 YouTuber at the time. And so, since he lost his contract at Maker, they shut down Your Favorite Martian. And the 2 years they spent on that album went up in smoke. We never got the album released. They never did anything with it. They never released any of the songs, any of the visuals. And now the Your Favorite Martian YouTube channel is in all capitals. This project has been retired. It is the saddest thing, because that was my middle school
Yeesh.
life, man.
Wow.
Ooh.
And that's a sad part of internet history, because multi-channel networks have a history of being pretty bad. See Smosh being homeless for a few months before being bought by Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Maker Studios kind of exploded. Also owned by Disney. Hi, Disney.
Hi, Disney.
And that was internet history with DG
With DG
Holstein.
I'm not
Yes.
trying to come for internet
We should-
historian's bit. Don't come after me,
Yeah.
internet historian.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna start the Dylan show. It's just all Dio all the time.
Mm. So we only got like 7 minutes left. I was hoping to talk more about the spooky season, but hey, we got a whole bunch more with this arc, and I think we'll have one more of these probably towards the end of October anyway. So we could definitely talk more about spooky things, but I don't know if you guys have any stuff you'd want to talk about specifically that really influenced you towards the spooky or the supernatural or whatever.
I'll save mine for later because of my disgusting diatribe.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm scared.
No, I talked way too much in this back half. So
Oh, fair.
But when don't you though?
Hmm.
true.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh, shots fired. I don't know.
Elena's one of my best friends because she insults me endlessly.
Aww.
If she doesn't
Sometimes.
insult me, then I'm like, are you okay?
Are we okay?
It's true. It's true. I feel like if some of us, again, like me, not as much as Elena, I think Elena wins, but for a few of us, if we don't threaten to like harm like anyone else in the group at least once
Lovingly.
lovingly, at least once every X amount of days, something is terribly wrong. Put that out
Only
there.
threaten harm to friends that know you don't mean it.
Yes, correct.
Don't threaten harm to randos because they're
No.
not going to understand.
No, don't do that. Very important. Just never.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway.
spooky.
Yeah. Spooky. Who's got a spooky?
I'm gonna kill everyone.
I guess for me, the earliest ones where I definitely grew up listening to stories that, my family just told, that stuff that had happened back in the day, like in Mexico and stuff. But I think for like aside of like family stuff, one of my favorite shows when I was a kid was So Weird on Disney. And that's basically like a baby X-Files, well, not like a baby X-Files, but like a kid X-Files. And I actually did watch an episode last night as soon as midnight struck. But that was one of my favorite shows. It was super weird. It was on Disney. She literally,
don't
the main
remember
character goes to hell at
just
one
like-
point on the Disney
What?
This is
Channel.
like an old person show.
No, it's
Okay,
it's
hey.
amazing. It's I'm
I
sure you
remember.
young whippersnappers would
Okay,
enjoy
see,
it.
I remember. I'd say I remember Goosebumps. I remember. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
It's great. I would recommend watching an episode. The first episode actually takes place in Chicago, which is kind of cool.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I have to watch it now. But also, how many times we plugged Disney this episode?
We're
It's
sponsored
also on
by
YouTube
Disney.
somewhere. I'm sure.
If you put all of media on a dartboard and threw a dart, you have a good chance.
chances
of
are
hitting
Disney owns
It's
it.
What are you
fine.
talking about? It's Disney.
Well,
The
if you want
dartboard
to
is
promote
Disney.
Disney some more, one of my
It's a
favorite
dartboard with
Disney
two smaller
movies too,
dartboards.
Under Wraps, would recommend finding that.
Oh, I love
my
Under Wraps.
gosh, yes.
So good.
I think Halloween Town is still probably my favorite, but Under Wraps is another good one. Oh, I remember Twitches. Anybody remember Twitches?
Yeah, that one's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, it's
Dude,
not the best.
I was a big fan of Disney Halloween movies because they were not scary movies, and I scared easily as a child.
Yes,
but
exactly.
don't-
Me
no.
too.
Anymore, I'm a tough,
same.
big, strong man. I don't get scared. I'm
No,
so...
but don't look under the bed though. That one's actually kind of creepy sometimes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is My
Mm.
Babysitter's a Vampire? Is that also Disney? Or am I
No,
crazy?
but
The-
Mom's Got a
the
Date with a
TV show
Vampire.
was-
Oh, it's that one. That's what it is. Mom's Got
Yeah,
a Date with a
My
Vampire.
Babysitter.
is-
So, but yes, My Babysitter Vampire was a movie. I don't know if it
Mhm.
was a Disney movie, but then they made a TV show out of it. And I remember because that was also when I was in like middle school, and I had several crushes in that show.
That does not surprise anyone, I think, at this point.
really does not.
No.
Stop.
Yeah.
Vampires are hot, okay? Everyone knows this.
I mean, we just
all
did a
know
whole arc
vampires-
about it,
all
so
know Dracula's hot.
Exactly.
no arguments here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Twan? Got any spooky
I thought you
stuff?
were about to ask if I had any TV crushes. Not really.
Different episode.
Spooky stuff that I'm like a fan of. I'm in a bit of a
Yeah.
similar boat of Dio, where as a kid I was so easily scared. Like the
Mm.
Scooby Doo movies.
I mean, those scared
So
me
good.
too,
The
but they
live
still had an
action-
impact.
Yeah. When they started bringing out real monsters, my brain went no.
No.
But All Real
Wait.
Monsters was great.
Well, no,
It
not,
just was
not-
my bud.
Sorry,
You
I
know
used
what
that.
was-
I used that wrong. I just
Oh.
meant like they made the monsters real for Scooby Doo.
Oh, I thought
You
you,
know
meant the
what was
show.
scary, though? It
That's
was
a great
like-
show.
Do you guys remember back in the, I guess, late 90s, early 2000s, going to the bookstore, and around October, they'd always put out those books, the like scary stories to tell in the dark. And
Oh,
the
God.
covers were so grotesque. And like at any time
Mhm.
you looked that way, you couldn't help but look at it. Those would always
Yes.
catch me off guard.
Yeah, again, going back to Goosebumps, the Goosebumps books had a way of doing that
Yeah, the
too. I
Goosebumps
remember
books.
like having like the teacher having the like bin of Goosebumps books, and like, you know, just one of those little baskets, bunch of Goosebumps book thrown in there. And I remember going over there, I'd like pick up a Goosebumps book, look at the cover, put it back down, pick up another one, look at the cover, put it back down, and never read them because I was like, nope.
They're
I
they're
like
so
nope.
good.
the Goosebumps books and TV show could range from actually terrifying to just so silly and stupid.
Can't
I
be
love
So
it.
Yeah,
good.
I feel like that's when I first
Mm.
started to realize maybe I'm not that big of a scaredy cat as I'm being told.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I would watch some of the episodes and I'd be like, "Ooh, Night of the Living Ooze," and I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's
Yeah, but-
just this ooze that gets
Mhm.
everywhere."
Yeah, but some of that other R.L. Stein stuff is terrifying.
Yeah,
I watched the
definitely.
episode last night, Say Cheese and Die, and Ryan
Ryan
Gosling's actually the main
Gosling!
kid. That
Yes,
is
baby
so
Ryan
funny.
Gosling.
Yeah.
And I realize now that we have a minute left. Quick,
Ah!
everybody. Ah!
There was the live action
The
Goosebumps movie
drawer!
with the guy from 13 Reasons Why and Jack Black. It was
In
pretty
Jack
good.
Black, it was
Was it
alright,
really?
yeah.
Oh my god. What?
I didn't watch the sequel.
Good.
There was-
Probably wasn't
Yeah,
good.
probably wasn't good.
Yeah, no. Really, yeah,
Yeah,
less than a
probably.
minute. I just want to say really quickly, we've been getting a big upswing in listens / downloads lately, and we just want to say to anybody who's listening to this right now, who also listens to the podcast, thank you so much. It means a lot. We love that we get to have a bigger audience now who keep coming back to hear more of our crazy stuff. Yeah. Stay cool.
Thanks,
sorry.
everyone.
Stay
Who are you?
spooky.
Stay frosty.
Hey.